Hey everyone, this is Angela, and I don't know why I am so nervous to do this on my personal page. I do this on my business page and in my private group all the time, and have so much fun popping in, and something about being exposed out on your personal page makes it a little more scary. So if you're here, let me know you're here and where you're watching from, so I know I'm not alone here. I see you all popping in. I don't know if that makes me more nervous or less nervous. So I have started, my friend Michelle Eliason challenged me to do a 30-day Facebook Live challenge. So it's called, I forget what the challenge is even called. I'm so nervous here. What's it called? Go Live 30 Challenge. So you'll see all of my posts will start with Go Live 30 and the day. So this is day 1. And so, hey Michelle, I'm so glad you're here watching my torture. I don't know why I'm so nervous. So what it is for those of you who are new to Facebook Lives and who are nervous about going on your personal page, and just kind of getting in touch with your community. Even if you don't own a business, these are your friends on Facebook, right? And you should know who your friends are on Facebook, and they should know you. And even if you're not selling anything, like I know a lot of our friends are out there selling things on Facebook, and buy my product, look at my page, we still use Facebook to keep in touch with each other. So it's nice. I like watching my friends pop in and do lives every once in a while and just say, hey, this is what I'm doing, or hey, look at what crazy thing we're doing today. So so I hope you enjoy this 30 days with me, and or at least tolerate the 30 days with me. Please let me know if you would like me to talk about something in particular. I do actually train for a living, so I actually can give you valuable information, not just blather on about whatever's happening in my daily life. But I'm going to take a page from one of my fellow challengees, Miss Courtney, and I made a list of 10 things that you may or may not know about me. And feel free to let me know if we have something in common, or if you find something funny, or you like something that I share with you, or you'd like to hear more about it. And I will follow up with this thread if oh, sorry, I'm reading as I'm talking. Not a good combo. 30 days. I know, we need to visit Michelle. Absolutely. So I will follow up with this thread. If I don't answer you in the live, I will definitely type an answer to you. So, all right. So number 1, I am married to Randy. So you may have met Randy. If you come to our trainings, you should see Randy, because we now have a business together. So Randy is amazing, and I love him dearly. I could not have asked for a better husband. And we have 5 kids between us, so we have his, mine, and ours. Only one at home anymore, little Miss Hannah, who you will also probably see on videos through this 30 days. She likes to pop in. She's a little singer-songwriter gal herself, and she actually has her own YouTube page. So maybe we'll let her do a little something in our 30 days challenge here. So married with 5 kids. We do homeschool Hannah. That's my number 2. I'm a homeschool mom. We just survived our first year last year, and I'm telling you, I didn't think we were going to survive. But not only did we survive, but we are gearing up to start again. So any homeschool moms out there, how's your curriculum going, right? Got all that together. I did my whole curriculum for the whole year, because last year I did it like by the month. And what I was finding is that every month I just felt like I was on this hamster wheel, because I have my home business and we live with my parents, and so we have to mesh everybody's schedules together, and then we have Hannah's homeschool. And so I thought, homeschool, yay, you're totally free to do whatever you want, right? No. And I train adults for a living, so I thought, how hard could it be, right? Oh my goodness. So this year I am prepared, and we have a schedule so that I can, hey Christy, so that I can actually know what her schedule is going to be and book my business and everything else around that. So that's the plan. I'll let you know how that works out. But within this 30 days, we will be transitioning into homeschool. So about halfway through this, my hair is probably going to be twice as big as it is now from all of the stress of me pulling on it. But we'll see how smooth it goes. I'll let you know. Some of you watching might be in the 100 Coffees group that I accidentally started with Michelle, who keeps giving me these smiley, happy faces. And if you are with 100 Coffees, shout out woohoo coffee at me so I know you're here. So our coffee group, if you're not Christy, our coffee group, if you're not a part of that, or you don't know what that is, for those of you who know me at all, who spend any time with me, know how much I love my coffee. Hey sis, love my coffee. And so back in Arizona when I started networking, I would always invite people to coffee. And when I came out here, woohoo Christy, I came out here and like I said, I started homeschooling. And I couldn't get out of my house, and I couldn't have coffee with anyone, and I didn't know anyone. And so I accidentally started an online networking group for women who, like me, can't get out of the house all the time to network, but we want to network and get to know women and not just blast our Facebook pages out there and say, you know, hey, buy from me, do this, do that. It's actually, we get together with women around the world, and we have virtual coffees. So you can bring your coffee cup if you like, drink whatever you like, but we meet just like this over video conferencing, and literally you can meet women from all around the world from your house. So how awesome is that? So we're loving that. We're 5 months old now, and that's called 100 Coffees. If you guys are not involved in that yet, go check that out. We have a website, 100coffees.org, and we're a nonprofit group. So everything that comes in goes right back into our group for resources and training. So it's just growing and growing like crazy. Missy, you're at Huntington Beach, girl. Why are you watching me? You should be watching those waves. All right, so our other thing we're doing, I have a list, number 5 to share with you is, number 4 to share with you is my husband and I's new business venture. It's a business venture / family ministry, because what we're doing is we are reaching out to families and helping them have better relationships. So that one is called Gardner Family Connections for Life, watching me and the beach. I'm so jealous. So Gardner Family Connections for Life, if you follow our business page, we have trainings on there for the DISC model of human behavior, which teaches individuals who they are. And then once you know who you are as a person and how you're wired and that it was not a mistake, this is how you were made, and how that works, then you can better relate to everybody else in your life, because we teach you how to identify that in others and how to find the strengths and the commonalities and the connections that you have with each other so that you can help each other be the best person that they can possibly be, right? And when everyone's working so hard to be their best, then no one has time to argue. Right? So we help couples, families, individuals figure out who they are, who they're meant to be, and then put that all together in a positive package so that you can have more peace and joy and harmony in your family and in your life. So that is number 4. And if you're looking for training like that, head on over. We're going to start actually offering little snippets in lives like this on our page, on our Gardner Family page. So, number 5 is my background is actually a leadership coach. I'm a certified leadership coach with the John Maxwell team. Some of you on here are as well. If you are, shout out JMT DNA, right? Love my John Maxwell family. That is like the best family in the world. And it's like a family reunion anytime we meet. So love you guys. And also, I am DISC certified with Personality Insights. So if you follow, yes, Missy, if you follow Dr. Robert Rome, I am also certified through Personality Insights. So have some fellow DISC people out there as well. And we love talking DISC, and we cannot watch a movie without talking about what characters are, what personality types. I've ruined my family for life on that. We watched, what did we watch? Nemo the other day, and you will never watch a movie the same. because we're like, oh, Marlin, he's a little controlling. He likes to be in control of his environment. What do we think he might be? Oh, Nemo, he's a little defiant. I wonder what Nemo might be, right? So it makes our life fun and interesting. People who watch it with us might be a little irritated. So if you're sitting next to us in a movie theater, you might not want to sit there because we'll probably be disking everybody in the movie. Unless you like that kind of thing, then join in with us. It's amazing and fun. And so I use the combination of leadership coach and disc training to help our clients in our family ministry. I was doing that. My background is actually corporate, and I spent years in the healthcare field and love anyone in healthcare, bless you, because wow, what a hard field. Anybody out there in healthcare? That is a really ever-changing, very high-stress area to work in. So if you work in that field at all, thank you so much for what you do, because it is very much needed. I worked in it and I loved it, but my daughter reminded me that I have a family and I need to stay home. And so I left corporate and I started my own business. Luckily, I had already had my training under me to do so, and I stepped out about 4 years ago and started my own business. So that's been very rewarding and very challenging. So if you have done that and you have left your security, I'll say, I'm not going to say comfort, because sometimes that's not comfort, but your security, kudos to you, because that is very brave. And those of us who've done that, if you haven't yet done that, find someone who's done that or is working on that, and we will happily help you with that transition, because it is not easy, right? But it's worth it. It might not be easy, but it's worth it, right? Absolutely worth it. So that's kind of my background there. Right before this, I couldn't come on live because I had to order something on Amazon Prime. So that's my number 6. I'm addicted to Amazon Prime. Anyone else out there have this horrible... That is like the best and worst thing ever created, Amazon Prime, because, oh my goodness, if I click it, it comes tomorrow. I'm so excited to have it. It's like Christmas every day here. So especially when you're a book person like me, I love to buy books, and as soon as I'm on Facebook and someone says, oh, I'm reading this book and it's amazing, I'm like, oh, Amazon Prime, it'll be here tomorrow, right? So that can be really dangerous. The other thing I'm finding with Amazon Prime, buy now, I know, you can just click and it just shows up because everything's saved. It's like the worst thing. Oh my goodness, yes. My poor husband, whenever a box shows up, he's like, what are we ordering now? And I've recently discovered, so I have to share with you my next one of sharing, is I recently discovered, see all my curls? My whole life, I permed my hair. And then I'd perm it or I'd straighten it. I'd perm it, I'd straighten it, or I'd cut it off, right? Women things, I know. Sorry, guys. But I was never happy with my hair, and I always wanted long, curly hair. Well, I left it alone for a little while and just recently discovered this awesome community on Facebook. So those of you who have curls, but you don't know what to do with them, so you just straighten them, there's this community online called Curly Girl Community. And there's all of these amazing training videos and methods on, if you have natural curl and you don't know what to do with it, how to actually get your natural curl to do what you want. So I am addicted, and the bad thing with that is all the products, they say, oh, you can get them on Amazon, which feeds my Amazon Prime issue, right? So sorry, hubby, if you're watching this, I just ordered some other hair products right before I came on live. So anyway, so that's my little confession piece to you there. Let's see. States I've lived in, California, Nevada, and Arizona are states I've lived in. And I love to travel, so that was my number 8. Love to travel. In fact, I'm getting ready to travel next week to the Dallas area. The Dallas area for some training, because I'm also addicted to training. I can't get enough training. I've got to be learning constantly or I'm bored, right? So I'm going out to Dallas to get my level 2 of the DISC certification. So that will be in leadership training. So if anybody wants to be my guinea pig and let me practice on them for some leadership development, I am going to be ready in a couple weeks. So let me know, and I will happily take on some guinea pigs to help use the tools I'm learning. Because if you don't use it, you lose it, right? And with me, I learn best when I teach it. So I need to teach a few. So if you want to volunteer and let me help you out, you can help me out if I can help you out. So I'm headed. So I'm headed to Dallas. There's going to also be coming up. Check out our events in 100 Coffees, because if you're the coffee members, we're coming out to. Where are we coming? We are going to Vegas in August. And some of you on here are going to be, hey Angie, are going to be joining me and training. So our ambassadors with 100 Coffees are offering workshop trainings. So if you come visit us in our regional events, you get training, right? You get training, you get networking. We're going to feed you even at the Vegas event. There's some giveaways. We got some great swag bags being created. So it's amazing what happens when you network and you hang out with the right people in your inner circle, right? So amazing. I'm so excited. So that's in September. We're in Vegas. In October, we're going to be in Phoenix, but I don't know the date exactly yet, so I'll have to let you know. But if you're in an area where I am, hey, I love to have coffee, so let me know, and I will happily meet up with you and have some coffee. All right, so I covered loving to travel, curly hair. I think that was 10. My final 10 is just to give you so that I have some accountability. So this month, so this 30-day challenge, I'm transitioning into homeschool mode. That's what I'm working on for the next 30 days. My goal is to get myself organized and work into full-time homeschool mom mode, which means all of my trainings need to move online because I will have limited traveling as far as doing trainings. So if you're looking for any online education, I will be working in that field for the next few months while Hannah gets started into school. And once we get a little settled, we might travel a little more. But for the next couple months, we will be all online. So you can check that out, check in with me. I'll keep you posted over these next 30 days. Thank you all for hanging out with me. This has actually been a lot more fun than I thought it would be. And I'll be back tomorrow, probably around this time, I would think. So check us out. Let me know if there's anything in particular that I mentioned tonight that struck a chord with you, or anything you'd like to hear more about, or anything I can give content on, because I don't want to just talk at you for 30 days. Though I love to have coffee, so we could get to know each other. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been great, and I will chat with you tomorrow. Till our next coffee. This has been Angela. Bye.